Hey, hey, hey guys, it is Pokemaniac and we're back with another part of Silver Nuzlocke. Oh yeah, we are back with more silver. And I know you're thoroughly entertained, even though we've made like zero progress. But hey, at least we get to start. Hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac, if you couldn't guess from my little intro song. But anyway, yeah, welcome back to Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke Challenge. And in the last episode, we caught Meatball and Clooney when I really wanted a Ghastly, but I'm not going to count Clooney out quite yet. I mean, I'm sure Eradicate can be very handy. But finally, now with our team, we shall take on the ever-dreaded Sprout Tower. Wee, 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 wee. Which really isn't that scary at all, in the least bit. I mean, just not even. Like, at all. But it's really cool, and like, look at that good old Game Boy graphics with the whole wiggling tower. That was actually really impressive when I first saw it. But anyway, let's enter the Sprout Tower and start fighting these sages. Yeah, however hard we battle, the tower will stand strong. That's great, that really is. So, let us start our first real, like, dungeon battle style thing? Whatever. But we got sages. Sage Nico wants to battle. All these guys have our Bellsprout. So, I mean, if you picked a Totodile, you're probably going to be a little iffy unless you have something to back it up with by this point in time. And an Onix really isn't the best thing if you traded. Now, the reason I got Meatball out there is because he's only on level 2. I mean, like, I got to train this guy up. But I think I'm sufficient enough to, you know, fight Bellsprouts. I mean, it's only level 3, so let's give Clooney a chance. And yeah, Vine Whip and Growth are really the only things these things are gonna have so far. And even that's just, oh wow, critical hit. And that did like, what, a whole like 5 damage. But really, you should have no problem with these guys. And it's a really easy experience. If you started out with Chikorita, you're gonna be okay. I mean, because, you know, Chikorita's resistant and can use like Tackle and stuff. But if you start with Cyndaquil, you're set. I mean, easy. You'll blow through this faster than, well, I was going to say your mom, but I don't want to take that there. Alright, anyway. Let's bring out Clooney, the Scourge, again against this Bellsprout. Because what else are we going to do? Alright, a few quick attacks and a piece of cake, really. There are a few guys in here with a Hoot Hoots, though. I believe there's 2 guys with Hoot Hoots. That's the only real concern you'll have if you're using Chikorita, but again, you should have something to back yourself up. I mean, Hoot Hoots really aren't that big of a deal. So hopefully we can keep Clooney alive here. We definitely want to keep Clooney alive. I almost forgot this was a freaking Nuzlocke challenge, and if Clooney dies, Clooney's dead. And we can't let that happen, so I'm going to throw Beaker out there. Go get him, Beaker! Alright, Vine Whip, piece of cake. We only took 1 hit point of damage, so no problem. And the other thing to keep in mind, though, in the newer versions, if you're playing like Heart Gold or Soul Silver, you don't need to worry about growth in the least bit. However, if you are playing the original 2nd generation, worry, because Grass was considered a special attack no matter what kind of move it was. Before the switch in 4th gen, I believe, this was just, you know, like certain types were either special or physical depending on what type they were, not and if they actually hit the opponent or not. But since Vine Whip actually physically hits the opponent, it turned into a physical move with the 4th generation switch. I fought hard, but I'm too weak. Yeah, too weak. Is there a sage in here named Too Weak? Okay, horrible Asian name jokes, so for the win, let's heal up Clooney, the Scourge, because he still needs, or is that a she? It better be he. If Clooney's a girl, I swear. Okay, good. Clooney's a guy. That'd be awkward. Ugh. But yeah, oh guys. Okay, speaking of generations. Okay, this is literally the day after Pokemon X and Y were announced nationally, and I am so excited. I am gushing right now. I cannot wait. I want Pokemon X personally. The antler stag thing looks amazing, and it's, oh, it was so cool. Lots of theories about it. One of the shots in the trailer showed your character standing in front of a mirror, so that suggests customizable characters, which would be amazing. I mean, because we haven't had that yet. I mean, you can pick between boy or girl, but I mean, I mean, as like hot as like, you know, May and Dawn are, well, just freaking. I didn't mean to use tail whip. You can't. It just doesn't work like that. And did I turn off? Yeah, I forgot to turn on battle scenes, didn't I? Great. Oh, and give me 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Someone's calling my old phone. I mean, of all things to call. But anyway, I'm just so pumped. Oh, that'll be so cool. And I don't know what starter I want to use. I was thinking about a Fennekin, the Firefox thing, but then I thought, you know, everyone's going to use Fennekin. And so, you know, I thought about Froakie, and I'm like, well then, because everyone's using Fennekin, everyone else is going to use Froakie. So I don't know if I want to go with Chespin, I think's its name. I don't know. It looks interesting. It depends. I want to see more screenshots and like its evolution maybe before I dedicate myself to one of these Pokemon. But just Fennekin looks so cool. I don't know. I'm considering my options. But maybe they'll make a cool grass type in this game. Like we need like another Trico or like another Turtwig. Those were the two good grass Pokemon. Venusaur wasn't bad, I have to admit, so I shouldn't complain. But anyway. I'm real excited about that. And just Meatball is just really getting up there in levels. I mean, just no problem at all. So kudos to you, Meatball, even though you're not doing anything. But anyway, it's still gushing about Pokemon X and Y. Just, everything looks so cool. The battle system looks amazing. And just, I mean, more new Pokemon. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I mean, I'm thrilled that they're coming out with the 6th generation. But I don't know, would it be because we just had Black and White 2? It's been like, I don't know. Thank you. I don't know why he thanks us, but I don't know exactly how long it's been, but I'm thinking like a year since it's been out. And like, I think for a 3DS, a Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald remake would be really cool. And I think that would have been very advantageous. Just because, you know, it's something easy to throw on the 3DS. I mean, you don't have to think about anything. I mean, you already got the story down and everything. It's just a matter of converting. But I really don't know. But I'm completely thrilled about this new generation. And in complete 3D, oh, just awesome. I've been waiting for this. I was really expecting Black and White 2, or expecting Pokemon Gray to actually be in full 3D, but well, we never got Gray, and Black and White 2 were not in 3D. But, I mean, the DS has been around for, like, what, like 7 years now? It's been ridiculous. I mean, it's time to move on to the next, you know, system up, which is, you know, the 3DS, and that's just how it's going to go. And it's like when they stop making GameCube games, it's like, well, you know, sorry, but, like, we're not going to make it. They're not going to make any more GameCube games. You're going to have to upgrade to the Wii. And, like, people do that with everything. Like, even, like, I remember having a VCR. I mean, I'm using a VCR right now to help with my recording and everything. But, like, VCRs, I mean, that's all we had. We had, like, tapes with VCRs. We'd go to, like, the Giant Eagle and, like, did my game freeze? Seriously? I have to start that whole recording over again? I'm keeping the song. I'm keeping that song. I'm getting into Sprout Tower, and then I'm cutting back. Pika! I think it'd almost be funnier just to leave all this in. Alrighty, this is about back where I was, and well, as you can see, I've been, I don't know, I've been taking some risks here with Clooney, but they've been paying off so far. I've always just been really terrified that, like, I don't know, the Bellsprout's just, that next Vine Whip's gonna get me. The next Vine Whip's gonna be a critical hit. It's been kind of scaring me, but Clooney's been taking it like a pro, and I mean, he's well off right now, so now I can start using, Beaker, you know, to fight these, stupid sprouties. Sway like leaves in the wind. Like dead leaves on the ground in autumn. That's what you're gonna be. Sage Edmund. Not as good as Sage Chow. I could use some Chow right now. But anyway, again, same old, there's more Bellsprouts. But anyway, back to Pokemon X and Y. I'm pumped. I'm ready for a new generation of Pokemon. I don't care what anyone else says. I'm thrilled they've come up with a new generation. I'm surprised that they came up with a new generation so fast. Unless they have these things like years in like development already. Like I wonder if like as soon as they finish like Black and White, they're like, okay, now we gotta start thinking of the next Pokemon. Good defense curl. We gotta think of Pokemon for the next generation. Like I don't know, but I'm still waiting for the Ruby Sapphire Emerald remake, and I'm very thrilled about that, as I'm doing an Emerald Let's Play right now, as you all know. As you'll hopefully know, and if you don't know, you can go look at my channel and check that one out too. Yay, this is so convenient, isn't it? But anyway, enough promoting myself. We're here to see a Silver Nuzlocke challenge that so far is going great, because I'm only in like the first dungeon, and already I've had to reset my game because it's frozen. Because the technology in the 90s were perfect. Completely perfect. Actually, this would be about 2000, I think. This is one of these, like, Pokemon Stadium and stuff. It's one of the later games for the N64. That was before the GameCube came out, so there you go. I mean, go figure. Oh, man. I remember getting a GameCube for Christmas. Best Christmas ever. Just, I don't know. So good. There have been a few when I got my 3DS, that was a Christmas that I think probably topped it, but like, oh man, when I woke up that morning, this was literally the best, like, I mean, before the GameCube, all I had was an NES, okay, and my mom had sold it in the yard sale to an old lady for $5. I cried, literally did. I had like 20 games. I cried. I had 2 controllers, perfectly working NES, like 20 NES games, like, I mean, the good ones too. I cried. So, the next real, actual, like, video game system I'd gotten after that was one Christmas, I woke up to find a GameCube. Oh. Now, this was great. I mean, I already knew Nintendo. I love Nintendo because, you know, my Game Boy, you know, Pokemon, all that good stuff. Well, to my delight, I believe, because it either came with the GameCube or was bought on the side, but I got 2 games that Christmas. One was a Luigi's Mansion. I'm pretty sure Luigi's Mansion came with the GameCube. Pretty sure. But the other one was the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. I mean, the holiest of holy games. I mean, just... It had Legend of Zelda 2 Link's Adventure, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, and a demo of Wind Waker. Oh, man. It was beautiful. So beautiful. What a Christmas. What a game to, like, get me started, really, into Nintendo. Oh, man. First one I played was Ocarina of Time. And just since then, I did not have a memory card at that time. I sat there in my living room, and I played that game until I beat it without having to save. It took me 2 days. I actually had to turn off my TV and pretend like I had turned my GameCube off to hide it from my parents so that they wouldn't realize that, you know, I left that on. I'm still playing it, you know. It took me 2 days to get as far as I did, and then it took me a while after that to beat it. I shouldn't exaggerate, but gosh, oh man, that was the game. I mean, if ever there just to get me really, that's what really got me into Nintendo and Legend of Zelda in particular, which has become my favorite video game series. And very neck and neck with Pokemon. Give it that. Very neck and neck with Pokemon. And this is gonna take forever, isn't it? I'm doing like 2 damage to that Bellsprout, and it's doing like 1 damage to me. Oh, boy. So, yeah, a little tidbit on myself there. So, yeah, I'm real excited. I need to get a Game Boy player, if I haven't already mentioned that. I need to get a Game Boy player for my GameCube so I can, you know, play other Game Boy Advance games on it. I'm not sure if Pokemon Yellow would fit in here, but I mean, I already did a Yellow walkthrough, so I don't know if I'll actually... If I get Pokemon Red or something, I think I'll pick up Red or Blue. Maybe Blue. I never owned Blue before. I've always had Red and Yellow. Red and Yellow, Red and Yellow, Red and Yellow, Red and Yellow. But whatever. So I may pick up Red, pick up one of those Game Boy players for my GameCube. Of course, I mean, these are all like really like big plans that I'm gonna have to really initiate post packs. So because I need to save up as much money as I possibly can. I did really good this week though. I had 34 hours, but one of my managers was getting gypped some hours, so I gave her one of my days. So is my head that is bright? And they make a crack on baldness, because bald people don't have souls. Oh, that's the joke, right? That's the joke, right? No, okay. Anyway, let's move Clooney up front now. Meatball's sufficiently trained. He'll be fine for the gym, because we're definitely going to need him. Or her. It might be a her. I just refer to all Pokemon as him when I get them. I don't know why. Probably because it's like a 75% chance to get a male and only 25% chance to get a female. But now Troy wants to battle. And surprise! You got a Bellsprout. This one, however, is on level 7. It knows growth, I'm pretty sure. What are we gonna do? Look at that. Oh, no. That's it. That's it. We're done. Actually, you want to take these things out as pretty much as fast as you can, because growth plus Vine Whip, and if they get 2 growths up there, see, that didn't do exactly minimal damage. So I'm glad Clooney could take that out real fast, but you get a ton of experience for that one. And see, this is one of the 2 trainers that have a Hoot Hoot on their team. This will throw you off if you have a Chikorita. Like, just, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. But I'm gonna send out Meatball, no big deal. Get rid of this thing real fast. Can't wait till Meatball learns Rock Throw. That'd be really convenient. Hopefully he gets it. I'm hoping level 9, 10-ish. I think it's 10. I hope it's not 11, because I'm not training up to level 11 before I take on that gym. I will tackle those birds out of the air. I don't care. But anyway, I digress. So Hoodoo literally can't do a thing against my Meatball because, well, Tackle won't be very effective, and the next Hoot Hoot in here that, actually knows Peck won't be able to do a thing against my Meatball either because, well, again, I resist it. So Meatball is a very good choice to have in here, but just not for the initial Bellsprouts. And looks like we're going to have to wait till level 10 or 11 to get Rock Throw. That's unfortunate. Yes, your trust is real. All right. And what the heck? It's some fighting. You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here is your HM. But let me say this. You should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. He claims to be the elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. I never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Can he use the escape rope? Wow! He's gone. Alright, so come over here and pick up an escape rope. And this is the final challenge in the Sprout Tower. Get your Pokemans ready. Shoot. I don't remember if he leads with Hoot Hoot. No, I'm pretty sure he leads with a Bellsprout. Why did I switch them around? So I'm going to throw Beaker up front. And, well, take the risk and let's begin. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. And we get into an epic battle. Say hello. Now this. I've never gotten this until literally, like, 2 days ago. Sage Lee. It has never struck me that it's Sage Lee. Like, he is Sage Lee. He is Sage Lee, but he's also sagely. Like, he's going to give you some sagely advice. And, it's elderly in the the remakes of this, but oh my gosh, that just blows my mind right now. Sage Lee, I cannot believe I've been playing this game for like, when did it come out? 2000, I think, maybe? I've been playing this game for literally 13 years now, and I just now get this. Alright, good choice on my part. He starts out with a Bellsprout, so Beaker, will make quick work of this thing. No problem whatsoever. You can't even Oko a Bellsprout? Come on, Beaker, what are you doing? Alright, let's just tackle to finish this thing up. And there's one down. Get a nice chunk of experience. Not enough to level up, unfortunately. And Hoot Hoot's coming out. So, we're going to send out Meatball. And we should be able to take this Hoot Hoot out with no problem. It is level 10, so it'll have Tackle, Peck, and Foresight. Maybe Hypnosis. If it has Hypnosis, I don't know. That'll be horrible. Okay, well, there's Foresight. I mean, because obviously Meatball needs to be identified. Those darn Ghost Rock types. I mean, well, there is a Ghost Ground type, but there's no Ghost Rock type. But anyway, this is kind of a slow, painful process considering Tackle doesn't do all that much, and it's not stab or anything, so... Oh, look at that. It took 2 hit points that time. Ooh, impressive. So, we're kind of having a tackle battle over here. We're tackling each other. And there we go. Got rid of that Hoot Hoot. Problem solved. Boom, level 10, Meatball ready to go. And still no Rock Throw, unfortunately. So we're going through the gym without Rock Throw. And to top it all off, there's going to be a Bellsprout. I'm just going to use Beaker for the sake of time because I don't want you guys sitting through here watching my Sting go through a battle of just Poison Sting, Poison Sting, Poison Sting, Poison Sting. Because that gets boring after a while. And plus, Beaker's going to level up off of this one. Still that Oko just eludes me. But fortunately, it's stupid and likes to use growth. So, there you go. There's your sagely advice. You get knocked out. And, ironically, I'm pretty sure that Hoot Hoot gave Meatball 123 experience, while these Bellsprouts are given 126, even though they're 3 levels lower. So, wrap your mind around that one. And, very nice stats. That special attack, higher... Well, the attack... Okay, that's a defense. The attack's very good. The speed's even better. So, loving Beaker right now. I'm glad I have him. Excellent. And we get 320 Pokédollars for winning. Send some to Mom. You and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. And we receive HM05, our first HM of the game, really soon, right off the bat, too. Flash Loom is even the darkest of all places. So remember in Dark Cave, where I caught Meatball, it'll illuminate that place. You know, and other places like it. So, let's actually use our escape rope, our escape rope, and get out of here. Spin around and just pop out right here. And yeah, so that was easy. But, so we're going to be taking on the gym now, so I'm going to go heal up real fast. Yes, heal my Pokemon to perfect health. Perfect. Now, I have an idea of what I want on my team. I'm really, for the next Pokemon I want, on the next route, I'm hoping I run into a Mareep.